Hi, this is Adam from Small Town Machine Shop. Another video on the gantry crane. I've assembled all the pieces I need, or gathered rather. This is a 3-inch OD steel pipe that'll slide inside of there, and it matches what's on there. Cut the flanges off it, clean it up, and cut the makeup pieces I needed. As far as the rams go, what I was going to do is weld a flat plate on the bottom of the legs and have 2 dog ears come down and run a bolt through it. I had 2 of these laying around. Actually, I have 8 or 9 of them. And they fit really well over there. So what I do, I already did one, I drilled it deeper on the lathe. These things aren't very well made for whatever they were. They're really out around, and probably see the hole in the bottom there isn't real centered, but this is a little less than an inch for the shoulder, so that way it drops down to within 1/8 of an inch about to the bottom of that paint line. So that gives me plenty of meat to do this. I'll put these back in the lathe and take the threads out of them because I don't want anything to bind. The inside of that pipe is not very clean and smooth. You know, I'll clean up the pipe I'm doing, but I just want, you know, a little bit of wiggle, and I won't, you know, pinch it down or anything. That way everything can kind of move and go up and down. So I'll do with those 2, and then I'll just chamfer this quite a bit more and weld these to the bottom of the legs. So I'm going to start prepping this. Of course, if I just bought a piece of pipe, it would have already been clean, but this was free, so I'm willing to do a little bit of work to clean it up and all that. So besides the $200 for the gantry crane and the $100 for those 2 combined, I only have $300 in materials for this, so not complaining about that. I've just been working on it, you know, late in the evenings, or I don't have anything to do. I have about 3 hours in her so far. So yeah, I'll get this cut, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so I got that flange cut off and pretty well squared away. I didn't show me cutting it off with the cutoff wheel because, you know, like a lot of people with cutting wheels, I removed a piece from the grinder, and I don't like showing, you know, stuff like that. So I need to take my measurement. I need to find my tape measure. Right there. So I need the legs to be 60 inches from the bottom of that I-beam to the top of this. Now I'll do the final measuring and trimming and grinding when I actually have the stuff welded. So we just need to be within, you know, we still want to be close. So go out here. Start with this one. Butt it up there. It's starting to rain. I'm going to call that 17.5. So 17.5 out of 60 would be 43 would be a good rough cut. Go there. Mark it there. Actually, we'll go 42 to account for this one already cut. You know, account for that thickness there. The grand scheme of all this is the height I get is bonus. The minimum height, it needs to fit through the door, so it goes in the shop. So I'm gonna err on the side of a little short on everything and tall. But again, I can make adjustments with this, where I put the bolt hole in that thing, and like I said, when we weld this together, that will do all the exact measurements on this leg and slide it into one of the uprights there with the jack installed and make all the final measurements, everything good to go, and then we'll weld on the other leg. So it's 43. Let me go ahead and cut that at 42. That'd be 59.5. Again, not the most accurate and precise of marking tools. So mark that and I'll cut it. So I'll get that cut and cleaned up. I won't show that on video because that's going to be very, very boring. So I'll get that cut. And tomorrow, it should be tomorrow, I'll drag that guy in here and clean it up. And I'll cut this. And we'll bevel this and bevel that. I'll get locked up and I'll do some welding. I'm going to try to have... I got an extra welding helmet. I'm going to try to set the camera up so it looks through it. I think that'll work. You might be able to see that helmet right there. It's got a nice big face shield on it. So I'll see what I can do. I'm going to stick weld it. Probably I'll get it cleaned up. I'll do a root pass and then I'll weld it with 7018 with the... I do all my shop welding with that welder. I've had that welder for about 22 years. It's the old copper wound one, not the newer aluminum ones. I know that welder like the back of my hand. Everything that gets welded in the shop gets welded with that welder. And there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, yes, there are nicer, newer machines, obviously, more expensive ones. But, you know, make the passes you need to, buy good rod, get everything clean. Never had an issue. I do have a 400 amp Miller 3-phase machine I need to bring in here. But with enough, you know, you have to do a few extra passes and stuff like that. But don't scoff at those if you're looking for a good stick welder. That'll do a lot of work. So yeah, on my truck, of course, I have a Ranger. So, but yeah. That'll be tomorrow's video. We'll get this whole leg situated. Cut out a plate for that guy. Make the box so that fits on there. Yep. That's the update for today. This is Adam from Small Town Machine Shop. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.